Uno. Now, how many of you have heard of this phrase or said it while playing card games? If you have, you were most likely playing the popular card game Uno. Even though you might have heard of it or might have played it, you may not know a lot about it. I'm here to tell you about how this game was created, some of its rules, and also some of its successes. Let's begin with how this game was created. Based on an online article titled Uno by the Strong National Museum of Play, this game was created in the 1980s by Robbins and his family. Now, believe me or not, this game was actually created after an argument over Crazy 8. The family had way too many arguments and they were way too confused about the rules, so they decided to make their own. This consisted of making kings reverse, queen skip, etc. The same source also states that they wanted to make their own deck of cards, which now is Uno. These cards consist of 112 cards, 19 of each color, 8 skip, 8 reverse, 8 draw 2, 4 wild cards, 4 wild draw 4 cards, and 4 custom cards. Now, in order to do this, their family actually had to finance their home. After financing their home, they sold the deck of cards at Robbins' barbershop. Now let's talk about some of the rules. Obviously, everyone has their own house rules that they play by. Some of these might include that you have to draw from the draw pile until you have a card that you can play. However, Uno still wants us to play by their official rules. Based on their pamphlet that comes from their games, Uno actually states that one of the rules is that we have to start with 7 cards. The rest of the cards go into a draw pile that you will use for the rest of the game. In order to play the game, you have to match the card in the middle, either by color or by number. Now, some people, while playing the game, want to pull some sneaky moves and make other people draw a lot of cards. Uno found out about this and they made an official statement in their Twitter account that says the following. If someone puts down a draw 4 card, you must draw 4 and your turn is skip. You can't put down a draw 2 card and make the next person draw 6. We know you've tried it. Hashtag Uno. Now, will this change anyone's mind and make you not put that draw 2 in there? Probably not. But now if you don't want to draw 6, you know they're cheating and you can save yourself. Let's talk about some of Uno's successes now. Based on an online article by PR Newswire published in 2017, Uno is the #1 best-selling card game and it has double-digit growth. This game is sold in over 80 countries worldwide. There are also a lot of versions of this game, which could mean that there are minions on your cards or My Little Pony, whichever cartoon, you can probably find them. As mentioned on Mattel's official website, they also made a brand new deck of cards for people who are colorblind. Now, I'm sure that this is not the end for Uno and that they're going to continue to grow as family and friends continue to split apart over this game. But as a conclusion, now you know a little bit more information about how this game was created, some of its rules, and also some of its successes. Now, when you feel upset or confused over why you're fighting over a silly game, you know that you might just be the next person to create your own game. Thank you.